Hello. So this is not the Lego set. This is the manual. This is the instructions for this Lego set. This is a normal sized lightsaber. I will show you the Lego set.
We have audio. We didn't ever do any testing to see if the microphone picks me up, did we?
This is the Lego set. It is very large. Sorry. Oh, it's backwards on my preview. I was going to try to read how many pieces it is.
It's backwards on the stream, too.
Oh, my face cam is mirrored. Well, anyways, it's 3,187 pieces. And it is strictly for ages 18 and up for some reason. I guess so you don't eat the pieces and choke on them. Yeah, it's a little messy. It's fine. We basically have this streaming setup is in our guest room, which used to be full of way more stuff than this. Now it's almost a usable space. That will eventually be a guest room, but for now it's our streaming space. Yeah, my face is backwards. That's life, I guess. We'll get through it. Details about the guitars. What kind of details?
Are those both yours?
Yeah, well... Okay. One guitar is technically my cousin's. I've had it for a long time. It's got a Princess Leia sticker on it. I think it also... I'm sorry to admit this, but it has a little bit of my blood on it.
Am I in? Okay.
That's Holly on Secret Crush. The brown case is my own. I gotta show you.
Yeah, just show them.
You asked. Now I gotta show you. This is my actual personal guitar, which I have not played in a long time. I also have an acoustic guitar. I don't know where that is.
That must be in the garage.
It might be. So this is why I had to show you it, because look at this case.
Whoa.
I love this case.
Have I ever seen this guitar?
I don't know. I feel like you have.
Huh.
So
I don't remember the case.
pink satin cover, and then this very nice guitar.
Wow.
I'm quite fond of it.
If I have seen this, it's been so long ago that I kind of forgot that you have such a nice guitar.
So yes, that's my nice guitar. Maybe someday I'll play it again. Oh, that's fine. Hi, Retro. Don't you have your own account? Okay, Legos. Wrong camera. Legos. Let's make some Legos. I'm just looking to see if there's anything interesting in here. It's got signatures. Okay, this is just one signature repeated of the designer. And a little thing. Just giving their thoughts about this Cantina set. in multiple languages. This little ship, I think this is the thing we're going to build first, and I'm excited about that. I like this set's got lots of little. It's got lots of little guys. It's got a few different like ships. There's a dewback. There's a little space pod. I'm excited about all the little bits. Oh, okay. And then this is talking about. So they break it down into these different like bag 1, we build half the ship and a Luke Skywalker. Bag 2, we build the rest of the ship and I can't remember what these little lizard guys are called. And then step 3, we build a bar, and I can't remember the bartender's name either. I'm just slacking on all my Star Wars trivia. And so on. And there are a total of 18 steps. And then we will have built this enormous thing.
And then we own it.
And then I got to find somewhere to put it. In the kitchen cooking, so there's just one phone. We're going to lay in bed for stream and become myself again soon. Okay. I get it. I used to not have any of these amazing little Lego tools, and now I have 2 of them. I still have not actually used one yet.
Is it like a separator?
Right, like there's a separator, and... Oh, okay, so that bit you can use to push a rod out that's stuck in, and there's so many different uses. It's amazing. We didn't have those when I was a kid. Late lunch tostadas. I don't know that I've ever had a tostada. Hey, by the way, Holly, say something.
Hello, it's me.
Okay, I'm getting lots of green there. Can you guys hear Holly? What part am I most excited about to tackle in this set? Let's take another look at the box.
At least if I talk, I have to talk loudly and clearly.
Yes. These? Oh, that's not going to work. I'm just looking over the box here, and oh man, there's so many little bits. Like, I just noticed this little bit where there's like a little Jawa shop, and he's selling some probably illegal goods to this hammerhead guy. Got a little Imperial bin full of stolen parts. This little setup here is very nice, but I am excited to build this ship today. And I like this little, let's see if I can get that in this space pod here. There's lots of exciting parts. So first thing I'm gonna do, yeah, Jawa shop. Okay, I forgot about this box. I thought it was all bags. Okay. I'm just going to start by dumping out all the bags because I think it'll be hilarious. And also we can kind of check and make sure everything we expect is
You
here.
dropped your straw.
Okay. I don't know what this is for, but it comes with a straw. Comes with a kind of upsetting dewback that's missing its lower jaw. So we got, excuse me, my lightsaber is rolling around a little. You know what? I made this lightsaber. This is my personal lightsaber. It has a purple blade, which obviously is not attached at the moment. It's kind of fun if you switch it on, it sputters out because the blade's not attached. I made this at the Galaxy's Edge. I can't remember the official name of it, but the thing where you go and make your own lightsaber.
It's like Savvy's Workshop?
Savvy's Workshop, yes. And I bought a nice case for it because, I was thinking about I got to make sure I get this home safely because, it's got a big, long lightsaber blade that it's it's probably reasonably durable, but like, you know, I had to take it on a plane and I forgot to get a stand for it. They don't make it obvious there's a stand you can buy for it, but they sell them, and I'm not sure I even found out about this until we got home. But of course you can only buy them at the parks unless you like, you know, get them on eBay or Etsy or something from someone that's reselling them. And then there was a pandemic, and now I really wish I had a stand for my lightsaber. And I don't. And I probably won't for a long time. Okay, so we got bags. Lots of bags. This is an interesting little bag that's got a floor piece and some probably dewback rings. This is interesting. How many bags are labeled number 4? There's multiple bags labeled number 4, which is, I gotta admit, a little confusing. But there's more.
Is this table gonna be big enough?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, maybe the table's not big enough, but, you know, we'll worry about that when we get to it. For today, it's big enough, and that's what's important. This is a fun bag. Oh, dome piece. I see Greedo's head is in here.
Nice.
And there's his torso.
But
I mean, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I can't find it. There's his blaster, which he's not very good at using. Oh, there's the dewback's lower jaw. That's good.
do you want to laundry basket for those corral things?
Yeah, maybe. Sorry about all the crinkling. I see I'm hitting the red on my audio meter, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. How many bags are labeled 14?
All of them?
Here's another one. 14 gonna be a big step, I think. Hey, actual retro is here now. Okay, that's all the bags. I did not at any point see a bag labeled number 1, but I assume I just missed it. Oh yeah, like I know all the same numbered bags are just all part of one step. But like, I mean, how am I supposed to know how many number 4 bags there are? I'm sure the instructions will explain. There's lots of pages. Okay, so now I got to find number 1. This is all of the bags. Now we got to find number 1. I see a Luke Skywalker torso. I assume that's his head? It's hard to tell without hair, though. He looks a little upset and a little concerned, which seems appropriate for Luke in this particular time and situation. So. Oh! Number 1. And there's 2, so we'll keep that handy. Oh, that's funny. Here's the bartender. I'm trying to get a good angle on it. I don't know if you can tell, but this bartender got a lot of sideburns, and they're part of his head instead of part of the hair. Bag 3, so we'll keep that handy too. I don't know I'm not sure how long I will stream today, and I'm not sure how far we'll get. I figure I'll stream for at least a couple hours, and I'm sure we'll get till at least step 3 or 4, is my guess, but we'll see how it goes. I don't really know. I tend to prefer smaller Lego sets because I can find a place to put them when I'm done. So I have never had a Lego set anywhere near this huge, just because like I still don't know what I'm going to do with this when I'm done, and like sideburn energy activates. Yes.
What was the biggest Lego set you remember having when you were a kid?
I still worry people can't hear, but she asked what was the biggest Lego set I had as a kid. If I don't need to repeat what she's saying, feel free to let me know. I don't remember. We had some like decent sized like ships, stuff like that. Like here's this A-wing I have. Like we definitely had stuff, plenty of stuff like about this size. Zach Miles, thanks for that follow. Good to see you. So we had stuff like this size and definitely somewhat bigger, but I don't think a lot bigger than that. Okay, thank you for confirming. You can hear Holly. And then we also had like when we got a Lego set, it just kind of all went into a pile. Like we probably made the correct thing at first, but then it just kind of ended up in this big mess of Legos. So like in my memory, it's hard to know what belonged to a particular set, but I don't think we had anything. Like we could have made something this huge, but generally we made like little play sets and then destroyed them. So figuring out a place to put things was never a concern, and life was much simpler then. Step 1. I'm really curious what this pipe is for. I guess it's... It wouldn't make me...
Wouldn't make you what?
I'm just looking, like, there's lots of little antennas sticking out. Like, they wouldn't make me cut this into smaller pieces, right?
Oh.
Like...
Huh.
I don't think so.
I mean, that would certainly justify the 18 plus if you're expected to use sharp objects.
Like, that doesn't make sense, though, right? I don't know. I feel like there must be some, like, hidden, like, it's... Oh, I wonder if it might be, like, part of the bar or something? Like, a kind of loop that goes around? Like, I could see it doing something like this. A Dream Cube? Is that the new Nintendo system? Cannot access the Dream Cube. That's unfortunate. Holly has been playing Shining Nikki, which is a sequel to Love Nikki, which is a mobile phone fashion game that's got like gotcha stuff, right? Like it's
a gotcha game, and then it also has like light RPG elements.
Right, and you collect outfits in different pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like very elaborate outfits, and this one also has guns.
Well, the last one had guns.
Oh, the last one had guns. I did not know that.
Guns. As far as I got into the story.
That's my dad calling.
Oops.
That's okay. We can talk to him later. I'm sure he'll understand. Okay. Let's get this bag open. I don't know if let me know if it is interesting as a viewer to see the instructions, because I feel like that's kind of interesting. And when I was streaming, when I did my little test stream, I tried to keep it visible. But Holly thought maybe that's not so interesting. So I don't know. Could go either way.
I mean,
I guess like it's definitely more interesting to have focus on what I'm building, and
yeah,
there's only so much space.
my main concern was that the instructions were taking up too much of the table space, and you didn't, like, all of your building stuff got kind of pushed down to the bottom.
Got Luke's hair. Okay, so we're gonna start out building that. That's step one. And first, I love this little diagram. It's very entertaining to have a diagram of assembling a person. It's not as good as putting legs on a stormtrooper, but still very nice. And I also enjoy the lightsaber assembly. Oh, that's nice. It's teal. Torso. We got legs. Poor Luke just wanted to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. Okay, these are interesting. Clear pieces. What will those do? Oh, I bet these go under the ship to make it look like it's floating a little bit. Yeah, the cell phone setup is surprisingly good. I initially tried it with an older phone, and it was pretty good, but I wasn't quite happy with it. But then I tried my current iPhone 12. Like, I wanted to use an older phone just so I could leave it set up the whole time. But then I tried my iPhone 12, and I was like, whoa, that's way better. So it for some reason it focuses better. Like, I feel like my other phone should be able to focus fine, but this one's just a lot more crisp. So I'm very happy with it. I'm using this app called Camo. To, like, there's an app you download on the phone, and then an app you put on your computer, and then you can just add it to OBS, and it works pretty nice. And then this webcam is just my computer camera, which isn't great, but it's good enough for the little picture-in-picture. Look. Ooh, cute little lightsaber, very shiny. Oh, that's nice.
So little.
Okay, we are shipbuilding. I keep feeling like I'm missing stuff in chat. I don't think I have.
I don't think so. Chat's pretty chill at the moment.
Yeah. So Retro and Edgar, I guess I don't know if Edgar's still here, but y'all doing anything interesting today aside from eating tostadas? I mean, not that you really need more than that. We had boring old turkey sandwich lunch, which doesn't sound exciting, but you know what? I really like a turkey sandwich. I think it's very good. You get some turkey, you get some cheddar cheese, lettuce, pickles. Holly doesn't like pickles. I think they're very important. Well, mayonnaise, mustard. And that's a perfectly good meal. And you know what? I'm fine eating the same lunch every day, which I know some people think that's boring and sad, but I think it's great. It's not like I don't enjoy other foods. I'm getting ahead of myself here. But like I can eat a turkey sandwich and enjoy it every time, which I really appreciate. Especially because my body doesn't always enjoy new foods. So I was right. We were putting lots of little clear half domes on the bottom of this ship so it can sort of look like it's floating. Nice little effect. Updating branding, nice. Edga worked on her last shift at the coffee shop. That is fantastic. Congrats to both of you on your new adventures. This little fin. Okay, got 9 of them. Green bits. It's time for some green bits. Not scary. Yeah, I hear ya. I've been self-employed since 2008. That was when I started my LLC, but I've actually been self-employed since 2002, basically.
Yeah,
I used to
as long as I've
do
known you.
I used to do graphic design stuff, mostly website design, and then I started doing. I made this little. I don't know if. Yeah, I'm sure you've been Mac users long enough, or at least retro, to remember dashboard widgets. I made a dashboard widget for tracking packages, and that became pretty popular. And then the iPhone was announced. I was like, I could make an app. Seems easy, right? Not really, but I did it anyway. And then eventually I started a company, and I've been doing that since. That was in 2008. And it's still scary. But, you deal with it. And, like, it's fine. It is an adventure. And I guess I feel like, there's always something to worry about if you're me. I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but being self-employed is very nice. It's a lot of work, but like if you can make it work, it's super great. I always worry I'm missing something. At least this one, I did my little test video last time, and they didn't give you this. I'm pointing at a thing you can't even see. They didn't have this little box where it shows you all the pieces you're adding in this step, and they would have whoops, suddenly there's a piece here. I hope you noticed that we added that in this step, nothing calling out what you're adding in any given step. So that one was very easy to lose track of what you need to add in each step. And I feel like I should probably I should probably count all the pieces I'm adding before I start adding them, because that'll make it easier to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. El Capitan. That's can't.
I'm on Mojave, I think. Is El Capitan? How far behind
Yeah,
am I?
that's really old, huh? I can't remember the version number of that one, but that's a while ago. Yeah, I tend to keep my main computers up to date, but like, you know, whatever works. Ooh, it's fin time. Got some little fins. Might be on Yosemite. Okay. I have a hard time remembering the order. Like, I know we got like Big Sur right now. Before that was Catalina. Before that was Mavericks, I think. But then, like, before that, I have no idea at this point. I have to look it up. It's too much to keep track of. I kind of wish they just switched to numbers like they do with iOS. Like, that's so much easier to deal with.
What do you think are the odds that your dad was calling to ask us to come out for dinner or something? I don't have a voicemail alert, so I think we're okay. Big Sur, Catalina, High Sierra, Sierra Blur. Yes, that's about right. Like, it's hard for me to chat and build a Lego at the same time, apparently. Fins. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I was gonna host you on my channel, and I need to figure out how to do that.
Use my old MacBook Pro because of the Adobe software I have. Yeah, like, I feel like, you know, if you have a setup that works, like, why would you upgrade and then things break and then you gotta, like, pay to upgrade to the latest Adobe version? Like, I feel like the way Apple has done things with iOS, like a lot of I wasn't going to talk about work stuff. That's where things go, I guess. A lot of developers complain about, like, how you can't do paid upgrades conveniently on the App Store, and, like, I get that that's frustrating as a developer, obviously, since I am one. But, like, I feel like Apple has made the decisions they've made so that customers feel like they can upgrade and stay on the latest version and things aren't going to break, right? Because you keep everything up to date, and, like, that's great for security. It's great for Apple because, you know, they don't have to support old versions as much. It's great for developers because they don't have to support old versions as much. So, like, it kind of works out great for everyone. It messes up the way people are used to selling software from the before times. And I don't know. I mean, there's drawbacks, but I think it's a pretty great setup, and, like, most people stay on the latest OS and have a pretty good experience, and it's kind of nice. Thinking about checking out the Affinity software because low cost barrier, but I really don't want to learn a new flow. Yeah. So I've had the Adobe, a long time ago. I was like, okay, I'll subscribe to the Adobe Creative Suite. But like at this point, like I use Sketch for UI design. I use Photoshop a fair bit. I don't use like InDesign or Illustrator nearly as much as I used to. And it's like, okay, I'm paying like 50, $60 a month for the Creative Suite. And like some months I don't even use any of those apps. But like it's a yearly subscription, even though they charge you monthly and act like it's a monthly subscription. Like if you try to cancel before a year is up, they will charge you for the months you're skipping. So yeah, like I don't like the way they do that, and I've been trying to like get it down so like at this point Photoshop is the main thing I use. I'm totally fine paying for that. But like InDesign I use like once a year, and I've been trying to switch like Affinity Publisher, I think is what it's called, is actually pretty nice. Like, I get that like you gotta learn a bunch of new things, and like, Adobe spent so long like polishing things for different workflows and like adding little features that are nice, and like there's a couple things that are like, oh man, this is like using Adobe from like 5 or 10 years ago, like when they didn't have this feature. But it's been pretty nice, and like the pricing is like it definitely works better for how much I use that app. And I think I bought their like design app, their Illustrator alternative also, but I haven't used that as much. Adobe is big dingus energy. Yeah, like I wish they would like I don't really have a problem with subscriptions, but like that's the only option they have now, and like it seems like most of the features they're adding these days I don't even want. Like I feel like a lot of the argument for subscriptions is like, you get new features more often than you would otherwise, just because the company can uh, work better with a consistent income like that. But I think Adobe really focuses on bringing in new users, which is reasonable. But like, if you're someone that uses this for your business, and like, for the most part, it's sorry, I got distracted because this piece looks a lot like the piece I want to add, but the little bumpies go the wrong way, I think. Here we go. This is the one I want. Yeah, like you want things to be consistent, right? If you're using this for your business, or just generally, using it for work stuff, and you've been a user for years, and like I, it's so easy for me to rant about this stuff.
I can't figure out how to host. I give up.
Can't figure out how to host.
Yeah,
Oh, have I been like not even like keeping my hands on screen?
I've been distracted.
I feel like it's really easy to do. I'll try harder.
I found a help
Overview.
page explaining how to host, and it doesn't seem like it's up to date because nothing that it's telling me to click
Okay,
on
yeah.
or do, I don't see anything that looks like that.
Huh.
Like I don't see an option to host when I click on the share button on your channel or anything like that. So I give up. I'll figure it out
Okay.
later.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So we got this. Gosh, you're shrimping. Yeah, I'm shrimping a lot. Part of it though is like this. You can't see it, but like this. This is a weird IKEA desk. Like it's got this thin part over here, and this is like a thing that folds down, and then it's got like a leg that comes out diagonally this way. So like I can't scoot in as much as I would like. And then, you know, I want to keep things in view, so it's very hard not to shrimp. Oh yeah, my shirt. Space guy, Lego guy, space Lego guy, but with Millennium Falcon. Very good shirt. I think it came from Cotton Bureau.
Probably.
Pretty sure. Can't remember who designed it. It's a good table, but it's maybe not the best table for this in particular. But it's what we got, and that's fine. Okay. With these, we got two little green guys. Are these like I like sometimes Lego's got like these colorful little pieces, and then they just end up hidden, which is interesting to me. I'm curious if these will be visible at all. It sure seems like they're all getting buried. I guess we got some that are visible here. Just a little detailing. Okay. Two of those. Speaking of the Star Wars and clothes, apparently there's an IGN store, and they have some really cool Japanese Star Wars shirts. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look at that. I did not know IGN had a store. You know, funny story, I think I'm still technically a moderator on the IGN forums.
Surely. Like you haven't.
Even though I haven't even gone there in years. Like, I checked, like, I don't know, a couple years ago, and I was like, huh, I'm still a moderator here. That's funny.
Should ban everyone.
They had, I don't know if they still have a Mac board, but they had one, and I was a moderator there for some number of years. That was a good time. I need one of those. Where's this little guy? Okay. Oh, this keeps happening. There's a whole bunch. Like, these look very similar, but some got the Peggies go out, and some got the other end, and I keep there's way more of these, but they keep asking me to use these. It's hard to keep track of. Should log back in and ban everyone. Okay, now I'm flipping this over, but I gotta make sure I flipped it over in the right direction. And this isn't helping. They're like, flip it over like this. What? Why don't you just put the one appropriate arrow in, and that will make it less confusing. But I believe I'm going like this. Huh. Oh! I think I got a bonus lightsaber.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Luke's got a spare now. Now he doesn't have to freaking build his own when he gets his hand cut off.
You could give the extra one to Ray.
Sure. All kinds of possibilities have opened up for Luke Skywalker. Okay, now we are finally doing the curved pieces that go the other direction. For those, and one of these. Legos are fun. So we got this whole nice little side piece. And pop that on. Things are coming together. You know what? Hydrate. Holly just got up, and somehow this reminded me to hydrate. Okay. Next page. Step 20. This looks familiar because we're doing the same thing on the other side now. Ran out of things to chat about. All I can think about, I heard this Pavement song once in the car the other day, a week ago, and it's been stuck in my head since.
Which song?
I don't know the name of it.
I saw a series of joke tweets where someone was like saying a bunch of different things with like the thing where people put in brackets like such and such voice. So he was doing like Stephen Malkmus, Vanessa from Queen's voice, and then saying different things that had the same number of syllables as Vanessa from Queen's. So I've kind of had that stuck in my head for a while.
It's Westy can drum.
It's nothing to me.
Yeah. You asked, so I answered.
Yeah.
Confusingly, the lyrics mostly talk about how we cannot drum, I think, unless I've misheard them all these years. Maybe by the end of the song he learns how. I don't know. I was working on some Disney stuff earlier and made the mistake of listening to the park soundtrack, so my mind is a nightmare of It's a Small World. People love to People love to mock the "It's a Small World" song and like act like that ride is like torture for a dad that's forced to go on it with his children. But that's a good ride and it's a good song. But I can definitely appreciate that it could become a little irritating if it's like stuck in your head for hours. Lost my steps again. Okay. Maybe I need like a little sticky marker to remind myself of what step I'm on. Wait a sec. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the costuming and set dressing on that ride is excellent. Oh man, I really want to go to Disney again. And we got both sides. Let's all go. I'm all for it. You're putting bad thoughts in my brain. I'm like, now all of a sudden I'm like, wait, you could actually go to Disney. We're vaccinated. I think they're keeping things safe, right? I think so. Wait, I missed the... What? Oh, I see. I was trying to make sense of this because they show putting a little peg on here, but I didn't see it over here. But it's down there. And I almost skipped it. Probably gonna cry so much when we go, just out of like overdose of serotonin. Yeah, like, yeah. I get it.
Talking about crying at Disney.
Yep.
I know what that's like.
Holly has cried when we met BB-8.
Yep.
Um,
Probably at every fireworks.
oh yeah?
Yeah, get a little misty.
I can't actually remember, like, anything in particular.
I don't know that you cried, but I could tell you were emotional when you were building your lightsaber.
Oh yeah,
Like,
like I definitely teared up a little.
You were vibing in that environment.
Yeah, like that was just a fun experience. Like they did a pretty nice job of like, I mean, you know, when it comes down to it, you're just like a bunch of people standing around like putting these parts together to make a lightsaber, but like they do a pretty nice job of like playing it up and, you know, making it feel like it's cool.
The lady guiding your lightsaber experience did a fantastic job. Like, she sold it.
Yeah, she was really great.
I absolutely made sure to tell her she did a great job. And I don't usually think to do that in a situation like this, but I was like, damn, she did a great job.
That's good, because I definitely didn't think to, like, I was just too into the experience. Like it says, I don't cry often, but I cry constantly at Disney, at the fireworks, at every parade. I cry a lot. Like almost any movie I watch will make me cry. Like if if it's like trying to do something emotional to make you have feelings, like that's like I'm in for it. Like I just like I think when I'm watching a movie, it's easier for me to like just kind of be absorbed into that environment and like literally not think of anything else for a couple of hours. That's the stuff that really gets me. But like definitely like Disney like I mean it's a similar kind of thing, right? Like it's kind of you get lost in that place. I think I did all of step 30. Can you get any colored lightsaber? Because what if my color is gone? It's a fear. So the way it works, there are certain colors that you can choose when you're building your lightsaber. Like, you know, they've got the standard like green, blue, red, if you really want to be a bad guy. And
There
then,
were a lot of red ones in
oh,
our
for
group.
sure. And then, like, I kind of think purple is the only, like, you know, not typical one. But there are others you can get. My friend Louis got a yellow one. He's a very yellow guy,
He
and he
loves
was like,
yellow.
"I need that fucking yellow kyber crystal," and like I can't remember how you get those, but he did eventually get a hold of one. I'm not sure what other options there are.
Are they sold at the
But like if there's a specific color you want that's not one of those standard ones, then like I would just kind of look online and try to figure out how you can get one. Like I feel like some they maybe just sell like there's a shop connected to like a you know a gift shop. Like it's very cool. Like
the like antiquities shop or
right,
something
like
like that?
it's set up like this is like a Star Wars character that's selling all these antiques and stuff. And the set decoration like is amazing. But yeah, I think they sell some kyber crystals there, and some of them might be harder to get a hold. Like that's the situation where you might have like, you know, the color you want is maybe not available at that moment. I've just seen video of people picking their colors happily, but the tray is half empty. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess that's maybe possible. Like, I kind of I feel like that maybe happened when I did it, but they actually had more. I'm not gonna guarantee, but like I feel like they let people choose. Like if they got low, they swapped out for another container that had more in it, just so everyone could have what they wanted. Huh? Oh, God, this I like this little round piece. That's a good piece. Richard said I could do green though because it's my fave. I'm trying to remember. Like I think it was probably like I had a really hard like I was you know thinking going in there like what color do I want? Like I'm a big fan of purple, but like blue like that's a nice color lightsaber. I think that's the other one I was trying to decide between. But then like they brought the thing over and I was like, it's purple.
I kind of think like you said at some point prior to getting in there, you were like, I think I'm gonna get a blue one, and I always knew you were gonna get purple.
Yeah.
Your soul's color is purple.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm. It's been an hour and I'm still on step 1, so that's how things are going. That's fine though, because you know what?
I mean, it hasn't been an hour since you started step 1.
Yeah, I guess not. I could just went on purple too, but I'd go red, and it's because she's evil. Don't write the rules, I just have to go red. I basically freak out fangirled when I saw Kylo Ren walking around. Yeah, we saw Kylo Ren. I feel like every time we saw him, he was kind of off in the distance. I guess I was genuinely a little worried that stormtroopers were going to harass me in a way that I would find embarrassing. So whenever Kylo Ren came out with his stormtroopers, I would kind of like want to be off to the side, hiding behind some people. Or Matt. Well, I ran right up to them and he yelled at kids for recording on their data pads. That's great. One time we met Chewbacca and I was wearing my friend Louis, the yellow lightsaber guy, made some Star Wars shirts on Cotton Bureau, and one of them is like this nice Captain Phasma shirt that's got like is like a really simplified like version of her helmet that's like printed in foil. So you know we're going to Star Wars stuff. I wear my cool Star Wars shirt, right? But then I didn't think about it when we were meeting Chewbacca, and he got a little upset about my shirt, and I felt very bad. But it was okay.
He was offended.
Yeah, he was generally offended, but like he was very nice about it, considering. Did you see that when they reopened Olga's Cantina a few weeks back, stormtroopers went inside searching for a baddie, and the bartenders and some voiceover aliens yelled at them? I do not know anything about this. I was buying a soda and turned to her and said, "Go to him," and she bolted. That is funny. Oh, it's sticker time.
Sticker time. Everybody's favorite.
So I missed this part when I showed off all the many bags, but this somehow is all of the stickers for this entire set, which honestly I'm extremely thankful for because I find stickers kind of stressful. Also, like, look, this sticker, this is the best Lego sticker I have ever seen. I'm a little rough on my Orabesh, so I don't know what this says. I wonder if it maybe just says Droids. But my guess is this is like the Droids are not welcome here sign that goes outside the cantina. I'm curious what this one says too. Gotta get out my Orabesh. Like when we went to Galaxy's Edge, I was very into it, and like I was like trying to translate stuff, and you know, I spent a lot of time translating things, and most of the time it was extremely boring. Like we got this little magnetic. I'm blanking on
the restraining bolt.
Restraining bolt. Thank you. And like I'm translating what it says on the restraining bolt, and it literally just says like Droid Depot restraining bolt or something super boring. But you know what? It was fun. And there was the cantina. I can't remember too much about it, but the cantina menu had some interesting stuff to translate on it. I can't remember what that was, but like I feel like there was like a little bit of lore there or something. Yeah, you gotta keep your fridge from running away. It's very important. Okay, we're doing a sticker. This is the piece. Number 4 sticker. I don't know why it's number 4. This is the first sticker we've done. You know, Retro, you got the little I can't think of the word. Little pinching guys to do your stickers with, and tweezers? I'm a little jealous of that. Like, yeah, they're tweezers, but like I feel like they're different from normal tweezers, right?
I don't know.
I wish I had some of those, because that seems like it makes it a lot easier to get your placement just right.
Sure.
Also, like, I get nervous and then my hands get shaky, and that doesn't help.
I keep forgetting to order that little toolkit, like model building toolkit that Retro recommended.
Perfect.
Because I feel like that would come in handy for when I do my dollhouse.
Yeah, did that have one of those?
I'm pretty sure it had like some kind of little tweezers and snips and X-Acto knife, and I don't remember what else, in a little storage case.
Nice. Then we got a little camera view in our spaceship. I don't know if that's a backup cam or what. Oh man, we're getting close. This is all we got left in step 1. And there's probably a couple extra pieces here. Like this. We're done with green, guys.
Do you need something to keep extra pieces in?
Yeah, like I definitely will at some point.
Okay.
Okay, so we're making 2 of these. I like to use the side of an X-Acto blade to rest it so I can stabilize my hands on the table. That's a good tip. And you won't goof the stickers as much. That's a good idea. That would be very helpful.
turkey container.
That's like probably way bigger than I need.
Well, I don't have anything smaller that
Okay, sure.
has a lid.
Yeah.
I'll set it over here.
These go. Okay. And that's it. We're done. The whole thing's done. Well, step one's done. Looking pretty good, but also extremely incomplete. And now, step two. Can anyone refresh my memory on what these guys are called? It's killing me over here. I'm drawing a blank. I used to know, like, I'm sure I could have told you what every Star Wars alien was named. Lizard guys. Yeah, I don't think that's the technical term. Are you helping?
I am.
Okay, I appreciate it. Also, like, I feel like this guy's probably got an actual name too, but I can't remember that either. Okay, so we got one little green piece, one little gray piece, and one bonus lightsaber. We're just gonna all connect together and set aside for now. Let our dewback watch over them. I'm just gonna put Luke's just gonna have a seat on his dewback for now because I don't know where else to put him. Oh, we got another spare piece. Back when in the special edition times, I got way too into Star Wars, and I read a lot of Star Wars books, and I had so much Star Wars lore in my brain, and then Disney bought Star Wars, and they just threw it all in the garbage, and now I don't know anything about Star Wars anymore. I have not had time to watch all the Clone Wars. Like, now, like, everything is, like, ties back to the Clone Wars. I don't know. I haven't seen any of those. I try to, like, I know they're good. Like, lots of people, like, say how great they are, but there's so many of them at this point, and it's a lot to catch up on. And, like, it's fine. I don't need to know all the Star Wars lore, but I love, like I'm sure there's, like, little bits in The Mandalorian that would have been, like, way more exciting if I knew all that lore. Bosk is the famous bounty hunter. It's a Trandoshan or something. Okay. That sounds right. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. And I will be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to just hydrate a little, maybe have a little snack, maybe use the bathroom, and we'll be right back. really like the Republic Commando books. I don't think I ever read any of those. I can't. I'm trying to think of ones I did read, and like there were so many. Like if it was a Star Wars book that came out in like the 90s, I probably read it. Like definitely not all of them, but like a pretty decent percentage. Okay. I read exactly one Star Wars EU novel in it. There was a planet named Neil Gaiman, and Han Solo used the word panty wastes. Also, a lot of instances of a female character described as having shallow breasts, whatever that means. I recall nothing else about the book. Well, that one sounds a little rough. What does that?
No.
All right. Time for a new bag. See, I'm just trying to make sure this is the right number 2 bag. I think it is. Yeah, I see our guy in there. Okay. I was thinking while I was taking my break about how like I was reluctant to tweet a link to my stream because I was like I got a lot of like developers and like people with app and Apple interests that follow me on Twitter, and I was worried if I tweeted a link, a lot of people I'm not that familiar with would come in and bring in an energy that was different than what I wanted. I don't know what that means, but I don't know. Apple app energy, and unsurprisingly, I think I got one follower earlier that might have been from that, but like nobody's been chatting, which like honestly, nobody seems to really look at my tweets unless I say something a little spicy about apps. So it's not surprising, but it's just funny that I was stressed out about that, and it's fine. Like honestly, like any given thing I get stressed out about, it was actually fine. It was fine the whole time. No app chat allowed, and yet we did talk about apps a whole bunch, but it's fine. This is cool. Nice little spaceship dome. And then we got our little Trandoshan here. Pop that head on there. Mostly I was stressed out that like people would like ask me like when I'm gonna fix something or add some feature to my app, or I don't know. Just work conversation, like too directly work related. It's the weekend. This is Lego time. Hey guys, doing my nails by the way, so I may be slow to the chat. That is totally fine. We got a guy. We're up to 2 guys now. There are, I think, a total of, I want to say 21 guys in this set. And it's kind of cool. Like when I opened this up, I was expecting like a bag of guys, but it seems like they're actually like they space them out in a really fun way. Like it seems like each bag's got a guy in it, and like you start out that section of steps by assembling the guy, and that's a really fun way to do it. I dig that. Matte black nails. That's cool. I used to paint my nails pretty often in high school. That was kind of fun.
I bet all of my nail polish is just a disgusting separated mess. It's been so long since I've done anything. It always chips immediately.
I think I usually went for black, but I don't know that matte black was a thing I knew how to get a hold of back then. It was similar to like I really wanted to dye my hair purple in high school, but like nobody, like I honestly I have no idea if purple hair dye was extremely uncommon back then or if I just didn't know where to get it. But yeah, those are tough times. Gel paints.
Yeah, nail polish technology has advanced quite a lot since I was last buying any.
Yeah. This is interesting. This little long boy has got 2 pegs on the ends, none in the middle. Squares. Where do the squares go? Squares go here. Mine always chips, so I spent the extra money for gel and it lasts at least a week. Nice. Think about something at H&M checkout that claimed to be matte nail polish and was actually trash. In what way was it trash? Like it wasn't actually matte, or?
It was gross and chalky and it just didn't look nice at all.
Sounds bad.
I mean, it was $5. I don't know what I was expecting.
That is an animated trash emote. That's lovely.
Why do things not animate for me? What did I do?
Oh, on the website?
Yeah. I must have turned off a feature.
Oh, yeah. I think you can turn off.
But I don't remember how I did it, so I don't remember how to turn it back on.
Like I know they don't animate in the iOS app, but that's not what you're using. So
I have to. I probably saw somebody tweet something like, animated emotes are coming, make sure you turn it off so that you don't get trolled with like flashing lights or something. I was like, yeah, okay. And I clicked, and then I never thought about it again. And now I'm left out of all the fun. Like, flashing lights aren't even a concern for me personally, so I don't know what my deal was.
Yeah, I was a little unsure about what I would think of animated emotes. Like, I feel like if people were going overboard with them, like, it would be a little annoying. But it seems like mostly people are not doing that, and it hasn't been that big of a deal. And, like, a lot of times, like, it's, like, if someone posts an animated emote, or if you're looking at an emote to post yourself and it's not animated, it's very confusing, because, like, you don't know if you're going to post something that's going to be animated for other people. And also, like, it's hard to understand the intention from a single frame of something animated. So it seems like it's generally better to have the animation on unless you really need it off. These are interesting little pieces. Yeah, focus. Just got a long peg on it.
I'm hearing everything you say twice.
Oh, yeah. I got the stream open here on my iPad, but I turned it all the way down because
Right.
it's it's really hard and it's confusing even to look over here, and it's like I'm seeing what I'm doing like a minute ago, and that's very disorienting. So many little pieces. Okay, we got everything. Oh, okay, so these, oh, that's interesting. So these little pieces are going right in here. I don't know. Like sometimes it's hard to tell, like, did they do this? I guess eventually I'm going to have a piece that goes on here that's upside down. So that's why they've done this. Sometimes it's hard to tell if like they did something for a real reason. Like, okay, see, this is weird. Like, they got this special piece that doesn't have any pegs here, but you just cover it up. Like, they didn't need to do that. I feel like sometimes they just throw in something weird because it's like, it's a piece they have and it's less boring that way. Oh, here's another fun one. Wait, oh, I forgot a piece. This is like, I don't know. This looks like it's part of the engine or something. Okay, that's a lot of pieces for one step. All those is one step. Oh, we got another sticker coming up too. Do like I mentioned, Holly, I mentioned this to you the other day, like I feel like it would help if I could get a little boop or something in my AirPod when somebody says something in chat. Cause like I keep thinking I gotta look up and see if anybody has said anything.
Sure.
And like your response to that was like it would get annoying if like people are chatting a lot, which is
Right.
true. But I don't know. I feel like if it was subtle enough, it would. I don't even know if there's anything that can do that.
Right.
It's just a thing I keep thinking about. Just streaming thoughts. It's not. Wait, no, that is a piece of music. Oh, I see. It goes there. Oh, I missed something. Oh, I get it. And then I thought I grabbed all the pieces for this step, but I seem to have missed one. Center, is that too light gray? It's hard to tell some of these different grays apart, especially when you have two pieces that are the same but a different gray. I think it must be this. Okay. Don't want to put the sticker on the wrong piece.
I found it.
What'd you find?
How to make emotes be animated again.
Ah. Okay, sticker 3. Oh, Okay, we got 2. This is 1 on each side. I'm starting to wonder, like, are half of these stickers just going on this one ship? That's pretty good. Good enough. How does this line up? Like that. Ka-chunk. Looking pretty good. Problem? What problem? Did I say something that suggested a problem? It's fine. Can't type now. Oh, I had that problem with the grids. Okay, got it. I understand. Oh no, big sticker coming up.
Big sticker.
Big sticker alert.
Uh-oh.
Goes on this whole thing. Sticker. Wait, what? Huh. Okay. It's on the. I'm confused because there's 1 and 2 you can see are very similar stickers. I assume one goes on one side, one goes on the other side. But the way they're telling me to place it is upside down on the sticker sheet. Which seems a little weird. I'm gonna maybe consult. That seems to be correct. I don't know why they did it that way.
I need a snack, but I don't know what I want.
Gotta have a granola bar here if you want it.
Only half?
Yeah, I ate the other half.
Why did you only eat half of it?
I just didn't want to chop down an entire granola bar during my break. I felt like I just needed a couple bites.
See, I've never eaten a granola bar and thought, yes, I am satisfied now. That was enough food. So that's why I often have to eat a granola bar, like, if I've waited too long to make dinner and I'm suddenly very hungry. Because I know I need to eat something so that I have making dinner energy. But just the granola bar by itself is not going to make me not hungry.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'm still hungry. I just didn't want to eat it all at once.
Right.
And that's why it's sitting right there in case I want the rest. But I'm fine for now. And there's another one if you want some of that.
I don't think I do. That's the problem.
It's fine too. That's an interesting one. All kinds of fascinating Lego pieces. Got some more fins. And one of these. And a little round one. Oh, that goes on top of the engine looking thing. Wait a sec. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no?
I might have screwed up somewhere.
Oh no.
Did I? Oh wait, no. Just the angle, I think. Oh, okay. I was looking at this from the back and like from the front, like I thought I missed a piece underneath it, but it's just these two triangle black pieces are at different heights and I didn't realize that. It's fine. He's going on here. Makes a fun little, got little flappies here.
I'm gonna go find a snack.
Okay. I wish you luck on your snack finding adventure. Okay, time for the other side. Those. Oh, there it is. There's the other light gray flat piece that a sticker goes on. Is that everything? Maybe? We'll find out. Maud's got a snack. Nobody be rude while Maud's getting a snack. I can ban people, it will just take me longer. Sticker. Number 3. Nice, nice. And they're coming together. Now we got another big sticker that's inexplicably upside down. Oh, is this? There's a little guy in here. There's like a little piece that looks kind of like the top of a droid head, and I wonder if that's what it's supposed to be. I don't remember what this ship looks like. In the actual movie. It's probably a droid head. But it doesn't have a sticker on it or anything, so it's not like obvious if that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, like, I mean, it's like focus. It was like very, very reminiscent of like a some type of astromech, maybe R4. I'm not sure. And you know, it's in a spot like if this ship had a droid, that's where it would go, right? So it's hard to tell if that's what it's supposed to be. You know, it doesn't have any stickers or anything. Ooh, we got a little control panel. Oh, this step is like 8 of these and 2 of these and 1 of these, and I'm like, okay, so that goes there, but where do the other pieces go? They're all back here. And I also found a hiding piece. Okay, so we're gonna do this first. Where is Unsecret Crush's droid friend? Will they make an appearance on stream? I assume you're referring to the BB-09 droid that she built at the Droid Depot. We could bring that one in for an appearance. I think we might be able to get it on this camera. It's not super big, so. She's still off on her snack adventure, so. It's in his bag in the living room, yes. He just hangs out there. Oh yeah, for sure. I also have extremely related to both droids and Legos. Holly got me this set, which I still haven't finished, for Christmas. That's there's 3 different droids you can build, and like there's R2D2. There's a Gonk droid that I think is a specific Gonk droid from one of like Clone Wars or Rebels shows, and a mouse droid. So I built the R2 unit, and like it's kind of fun. Like there's an app you use that has all the instructions, and it's got like a little remote control module in it. So once you build it, you can actually like use the app to drive it around and make it beep and stuff. So it's pretty fun. But the one downside is like there's 3 different droids, but there's only one control module. So in order to make the other 2 droids, I have to like disassemble my R2, and he'll be like missing his little middle leg, and I don't think he'll stand upright anymore. So I haven't done the other 2 yet. probably needs to be disassembled to awaken from deep sleep. I remember having to do something like that, but I don't remember. Like there's a switch to turn it all the way on and off that you got to kind of take it apart to get to. Is that right? These are interesting symbols. I'm curious where those will end up. Right now we're doing this control panel, which is very fun. Switch is inside the volleyball body, yes. Okay, this sticker goes right side up, which I appreciate. Far less confusing for me. Boom. This is looking cool. Ooh. Oh, these are interesting. Okay. Oh, and then this. Oh, okay. So I was wondering why they did all this complicated stuff so you could put something upside down. So this weird piece can go on here. I think the corresponding switch to turn an R2 unit off and on again does not require any droid surgery. Yeah, that sounds right. Honestly, though, like I feel like they did a pretty impressive job of making a little BB unit that works, like, you know, relatively inexpensively. I'm sure that was complicated to design, but it is a shame they couldn't have figured out a more convenient way to switch it on and off. All right, we're on step 50. Yeah, I was wondering about the batteries too. That. Okay, I think that's all. It just has things going in all kinds of directions. Hey, Jake, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. We are building this little starship that is more of a landspeeder that Hangs out in the vicinity of the Mos Eisley Cantina. We're currently on step 2 of, I think it was 18 steps. I can't fit the box in, but this is the manual, just to give you an idea of the scope of this Lego set. It is wild. Okay, I think we're building some kind of like engine parts right now. I'm just curious what this looks like. Maybe I should look ahead and stuff. Okay, yeah, all right. So we're starting to put together all this stuff here. Just, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I guess it's just like little parts that make it go forward. Big Mos Eisley fan. September Vogue's worth of instruction. Is September like the, like, I don't know, is that like when all the new fashions come out? I'm not a very big Vogue person. I assume that's the real big issue. Okay. It's just got a lot of rapid fire little steps here. Okay. For some reason, September has the most ads, so it's extra thick. Is this like, as I'm trying to figure out, like, is this like leading up to Christmas at all? Like, if a lot of it's ads, like that seems like that's probably it. Like, you know, November, people are starting to do Christmas shopping, so September you want to have your ads related to that. Whole documentary about it / Anna Wintour, but I've never actually seen it. Calling Vogue thick. We're apparently calling the September issue pretty thick. Man, this is a complicated little unit. Oh, I see. So this is the center one, and then there's 2 similar pieces that connect to this on either side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? I missed a lot of chat. Well, fuck Nate and his grilled cheese. What is happening? Oh, the Devil Wears Prada. Okay, got it. Man, now I'm thinking about like those like Christmas toy catalogs when I was a kid, those are so cool just to look at. Like I saw someone shared some images of an old catalog like that recently. Like they would just do these elaborate setups like here's all your transformers and like on a cool like this little backdrop that was like appropriately themed and stuff like that. That was just so fun to flip through. Sorry, I'm creaking the table. Yeah, there were definitely Lego ones too. I definitely don't remember those as clearly. I mean, I'm sure I'm just remembering the ones I saw pictures of recently the best. Okay. Oh, two of these. Hearing the table creak from the kitchen. I think someone's at the door. Oh, I missed. Fun fact: I used to want to be a fashion designer in high school. Who knew my desire to dress and empower women was because I was queer and not just into fashion. I could definitely see the appeal in doing something like costume design specifically, like especially like fantasy stuff. I gotta tell you, I miss doing art stuff. I used to be an artist, and then programmer money got me, and now I don't make art anymore. And I miss that. Coming together. I'm just gonna put things together without counting out the pieces first, and I don't think I'll regret it. Geez, we're almost done with this ship. This is all the pieces left in it. Okay. Boom. Some of these bugs me so much. Like the alignment's just a little bit off. It's better. And now oh, I see. Chunk. Nice. Very cool. I'm living the life. I'm sitting on the bed. I got a beer and some candy and getting my nails did while watching Legos. The Legos are the best part. That is fantastic. I'm glad you are enjoying the Legos. And that just sounds like a really great little setup. Okay, I'm like, I want to put this on, but we're not at that step yet. Ooh, more stickers coming up. Time for all these angular pieces. Gotta build out the front of the ship. Two of those, two of those, two of those, two of those. Okay, I think we got some extra pieces here. I think probably the little guys are not needed. Okay, we got some long stickers to apply. Number 6 stickers. Got some nice little vents in them. Keep your landspeeder engine cool. Ooh. I'm not in love with my placement here. Okay, we're good, we're good. I should have started at the bottom.
Why does the dewback have its jaw not on it? In a separate bag.
Oh, let's talk about this guy here. I don't know why. I mean, this was just kind of loose in the box. It wasn't in a bag, probably because it didn't need to be. And, you know, I assume if they had the jaw, you know, they wanted the jaw to be movable.
Sure.
So we can, what did dewbacks eat? I guess there's like probably desert plants or something. You don't see those very often though in Star Wars. Anyways, I was gonna say if we can, you know, chomp on his food or whatever.
I just wonder why was the jaw not in its own bag with the rest of the guy?
Like, I assume that if this was in with other pieces, it would get all scratched up.
Sure.
Like that makes sense to me.
Sure.
And like, you know, it's not going to get scratched up in a box with a bunch of bags, so it didn't need to be in a bag by itself.
Sure.
Like that makes sense to me. But yeah, it's going to be a while till that guy gets a jaw, and until then, he's just going to sit there looking like that. But it's fine. When it... oh, here it is. Put a sticker on a thing, and then I lost it. Wait a sec. Okay. Got ahead of myself. Boop. Boop. Now we got a whole front part. And it goes on there. Times 2. Jaw is the last piece in assembly. That would just be rude, but I really do think it was very late in the instructions. Like, honestly, it might be in the last bag. God, it's almost 6 already, huh?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're building some Legos. Now it is time to get this cockpit on and stick in a little pilot. I guess he's a pilot, like he's, I don't know, like, there's a control panel here, but then there's like the cockpit is up here in front of that control panel, so. But this has like your backup cam view. Maybe that's just to watch the scenery. I'm confused about the usage of this ship. Is this for taking tourists around the cantina?
Is it a taxi?
Right, like that kind of makes sense. Like help folks get around Mos Eisley.
They show a couple of guys standing next to it on the box, but there's not anybody
Right.
in either of the spaces where a guy could go.
But like the instructions here, we put our little Trandoshan
Okay.
in the back part, not
Okay.
outside of the cockpit. So I feel like that makes sense. Like maybe he's the taxi driver,
Right,
And then
and
you
then
get your passengers in the
Your passenger
front part.
Your passenger gets to be enclosed in the air conditioning, perhaps, or at least not getting sand in their face.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. I think that's complete. Gotta put his hands up. There we go. So, maybe since Luke doesn't have anywhere to go, he can. Oh, his lightsaber's not gonna fit. Oh no, he doesn't actually fit. Yeah, I don't think you can actually put a Lego guy in here. It's all just for show. Oh wait. If he's lying down, he like just barely fits.
Reclined in luxury.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Just getting a little tour of the town. Just enjoying the views of scum and villainy. Well, I gotta be honest, I want to make more. But I should probably stop. Oh, we got a whole little spiel about the cantina building here.
The ship is just like a warm-up, perhaps?
Yeah. I'm gonna read this. I don't want to read all the beginning stuff just because there was so much of it. The cantina building. When you slide the cantina building open and lift off the roof, you get a clear view of the cavern mayhem inside. From the bar with Wooher, that's his name, the bartender, to the booth where Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, and Chewbacca strike the deal to go to Alderaan and everything in between. Enter through the sliding front door and try to smuggle R2-D2 and C-3PO past the droid detector. You can decide who shoots first in the booth, which is obviously Han Solo, where Han Solo meets Greedo, and just pull the lever to activate the eject button in one of the seats. That is amazing. I didn't know we had an eject button. What? And of course, no cantina scene would be complete without the Bith Band, Figrindan, and the Modal Nodes.
Sorry, the what band?
The Bith Band? Would you like to know what kind of music they play?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is this Jizz Eraser?
No, I think uh, Biff might be the species they are.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's correct.
Okay.
And they play jizz,
Does the
doing a little jizz wailing.
does the manual say,
I don't know who made that up,
did
but
that
Disney
get,
doesn't really acknowledge that very much.
Hey, did Disney throw that out in the Jedi Council of Nicaea?
I don't know that it's been totally thrown out, but like they're definitely not referencing that anymore. Retro, are you telling me to make more? I can't. I gotta stop. We need a break. We gotta eat dinner
Yeah.
soon. We gotta eat dinner so we can watch your stream later.
Exactly.
I'm gonna. Everybody that's here already knows Retro Stream, but maybe there's some people watching that haven't been in chat. Which, if there are, hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. So, okay, Retro Zone. Has been streaming. And I started watching their streams a little while back, and kind of inspired me to do this. Like, they put together this really cool set from The Mandalorian of the Razor Crest, and it was a set that I had been kind of wanting to get myself, and it was fun to watch someone else build it, and like it's an expensive set. So like it was a big expensive set, and like I was saying earlier, like I tend to prefer smaller sets because I can find a place to put them when I'm done with them. So it was cool to see someone else build it, and then I was like, okay, I feel like I was able to enjoy that, and I didn't feel like I needed to buy it for myself. But then this even bigger set came out, and I was like, that's absurd. I can't buy that. But then eventually I wanted it too much, and I kept thinking about it. But then after watching retro streams, I was like, I can stream this, and that will be a fun experience. Like, and then hopefully someone else will get some enjoyment out of this, and be fun. So that's why I've been doing this. And we got our little ship, and Retro is going to stream later this evening. They're going to put together, on Saturdays, do some kind of crafting, building type stuff. I think tonight they're going to assemble a Magikarp model kit, which they will eventually mount on a plaque, kind of like a singing bass. So I'm very excited to see the outcome of that. I'm glad you all stopped by and were able to enjoy me building this cool little landspeeder taxi today. And I don't know what kind of schedule I'm gonna keep. Might end up doing this Saturdays. Kind of depends on like part of like I've had this set for a month now.
Like literally exactly a month.
Literally exactly a month. And I kept putting off streaming it because like there's always someone else streaming that I want to watch, or Holly on Secret Crush has started streaming games lately, and like there's lots of things to juggle time over. But we might be able to work out these Saturday streams. Like I feel like this works out pretty well for me, and we'll see. But give me a follow if you want to know when I'm streaming next, or I usually post. I'll post on Twitter. That'll be like kind of my official announcement. Thanks for the follow, Jake. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna see if there's somebody we can raid here. I feel like
Nina just went live.
oh, Nina's streaming. I was gonna say I feel like nobody I follow is usually streaming this time of day, but Nina just started streaming, so we're just gonna hop over there because that's what I'm gonna watch anyway. So let's make all of you go with me. Only thing I gotta figure out is how I do this, because I have never done it before. Nina has been playing Fatal Frame, which is a very cool video game, I think on PS2, I think on an actual PS2. So thanks again, everybody. I hope you all have a good evening. I'm sure I will see some of you later, either in Nina's stream or in Retro stream later. Have a good night, y'all.